For weeks, the entertainment industry and fans around the globe have been buzzing with speculation, rumors, and endless questions about the personal life of two of Korea's biggest stars, Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho. Both are internationally recognized figures whose every move makes headlines. But until now, neither has directly addressed the swirling stories about their alleged romance. That silence was finally broken in the most dramatic way imaginable when Hye Kyo herself stepped forward and uttered words that sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. Yes, I love Lee Min-ho, and I'll fight for our love no matter what. The statement wasn't delivered quietly, nor was it hidden away in a casual interview. Hye Kyo chose her moment carefully, allowing the speculation to build to a fever pitch before delivering her truth in a way that no one could ignore. For many fans, this was not just a confirmation of the romance they had hoped for, but a declaration of defiance against the constant pressure and scrutiny celebrities face in South Korea's fiercely competitive entertainment industry. The very fact that she chose to be so open, direct, and vulnerable shows the depth of her feelings and the seriousness of her intentions toward Lee Min-ho. To fully understand why this revelation hits so hard, one must remember who Hye Kyo is. A legend in Korean drama history, she has starred in some of the most iconic series that defined the Hallyu wave, from Autumn in My Heart to Descendants of the Sun. Known for her elegance, talent, and grace under pressure, she has always carried herself with a sense of poise that earned her respect not only in Korea, but around the world. Yet, her personal life has often been the subject of intense scrutiny. Past relationships were dissected in excruciating detail by both the media and the public, leaving her private happiness vulnerable to gossip and criticism. It is perhaps for this reason that her decision to speak out this time feels even more powerful. She is no longer afraid of how others might react. Lee Min-ho, on the other hand, is a superstar in his own right, beloved for his roles in Boys Over Flowers, The Heirs, and more recently, Pachinko. His career trajectory has taken him beyond the borders of South Korea, making him a global name and one of the most recognizable Korean actors of his generation. Tall, charismatic, and endlessly charming, he has long been considered one of the most eligible bachelors in the entertainment world. For years, fans have speculated about his love life, pairing him with various co-stars, but he has always remained tight-lipped. That's why Hye Kyo's admission doesn't just confirm a romance, it confirms a union of two of the most high-profile stars in the industry. The declaration also speaks volumes about the challenges celebrity couples face. Korean society is notoriously demanding when it comes to public figures, and the expectations placed on them are enormous. Dating rumors can often derail careers or spark intense backlash from fans who feel betrayed when their idols turn out to be in relationships. Both Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho know this better than anyone. Yet, by making her statement, Hye Kyo essentially told the world that she values their love more than public approval, a bold stance that immediately resonated with fans who admire honesty and courage. What makes this revelation even more compelling is the way she framed it. Saying, yes, I love Lee Min-ho was already powerful, but adding, and I'll fight for our love until the end, turned it into a battle cry. It was as if she was acknowledging the difficulties ahead, the gossip, the critics, the unrelenting attention, but promising that none of it would be enough to shake her commitment. This is not just a romance. This is a love story positioned against the backdrop of fame, pressure, and relentless public scrutiny. It's almost cinematic, fitting for two stars who have lived much of their lives in front of the camera. Unsurprisingly, the internet exploded with reactions within minutes of her words being released. Social media platforms across Asia and beyond trended with hashtags linking their names as fans expressed everything from shock to joy. Some fans admitted they had always shipped the two stars, while others confessed they never saw it coming. International media outlets picked up the story almost immediately, framing it as one of the most significant celebrity announcements of the year. The narrative quickly shifted from "are they or aren't they" to "this is the couple we've all been waiting for." For those who have followed Song Hye Kyo's journey, this moment represents more than just a relationship update. It's a declaration of independence, a refusal to let the media dictate the terms of her personal life. Having endured heartbreak in the past under the harsh glare of the public eye, she seems determined to protect her happiness this time, even if it means facing criticism head-on. Her courage is perhaps what makes this confession so moving. She is no longer a young rookie actress anymore, but a woman who knows herself, knows what she wants, and is willing to stand her ground. And what about Lee Min-ho? While he has yet to make a personal statement in response, sources close to the actor suggest that he has been fully supportive of Song Hye Kyo's decision to go public. Those who know him describe him as someone who deeply values loyalty and honesty, traits that make him a fitting partner for someone as steadfast as Song Hye Kyo. Fans are eagerly awaiting his own words, but many believe his silence so far is not avoidance, but rather respect, allowing Song Hye Kyo's powerful message to take center stage. The broader implications of this revelation extend beyond their personal lives. Celebrity relationships in Korea often set cultural trends, influencing how fans perceive love, loyalty, and public image. Song Hye Kyo's bold stance could mark a turning point in how celebrity couples navigate public opinion. By being so unapologetically honest, she may inspire others to shed the secrecy and embrace authenticity. In an industry where so much is carefully managed and controlled, her raw honesty feels almost revolutionary. Of course, questions remain. Will they marry? How will their respective careers adapt to this newfound openness? Will brands, producers, and fans embrace this couple as a symbol of modern love? Or will there be backlash from those who expect their stars to remain unattached? While no one can predict the future, what's clear is that this love story has already captured the imagination of millions. It's a narrative that feels larger than life, yet deeply human at its core. The simple desire to love and be loved, even against the odds. In the end, Song Hye Kyo's words stand as one of the most unforgettable declarations in recent entertainment history. At a time when silence and secrecy are often seen as the safest routes for public figures, she chose the opposite path: honesty, vulnerability, and defiance. And in doing so, she not only redefined her own story, but also reignited a conversation about what it means to be a public figure in love. For fans, it's a dream come true to see two of their beloved stars together. For the industry, it's a wake-up call about authenticity. And for Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho, it's the beginning of a new chapter, one written not by rumors or speculation, but by their own voices. As the world continues to watch, one thing is certain. This is not the end of their story, but the beginning. And if Song Hye Kyo's words are any indication, she is ready to face whatever comes their way. "Yes, I love Lee Min-ho," she said, and with those words, she not only confirmed a romance, she declared a battle, one she fully intends to win. The days following her declaration have only intensified the spotlight on both Song Hye Kyo and Lee Min-ho. Paparazzi sightings, fan accounts, and even minor social media interactions between the two have been scrutinized with a magnifying glass. Every smile, every appearance, every subtle gesture is now being dissected for hidden meaning. Yet, instead of shying away, Song Hye Kyo has been seen carrying herself with even more confidence, almost as if her confession liberated her from the burden of secrecy. Fans noted how radiant she looked at a recent event where even a simple wave to the cameras was interpreted as a quiet affirmation of her happiness. Lee Min-ho, though more reserved in public, was spotted leaving a restaurant with a broad grin, a rare candid moment the fans quickly linked to the joy of newfound freedom in love. Together, even without appearing side by side, their energy is unmistakable. They are no longer hiding. Beyond the personal romance, the cultural conversation has expanded into something larger, a reevaluation of the boundaries between celebrities and the public. Commentators have argued that Hye Kyo's honesty could mark the beginning of a new era where Korean stars, long bound by rigid expectations, feel empowered to live authentically. It's not just about two people falling in love, it's about changing the rules of the game. Industry insiders suggest that her boldness may actually strengthen her career rather than harm it,